Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to review something a bit different from usual, which is a 3v3 on Oasis. It's a ranked game and it's with one of my other accounts. So basically what I'm just doing is I'm having another account for playing other gods, especially because I don't want to mess up with the level of Poseidon, because I'm clearly better with Poseidon and really bad with the other gods, so I don't want to destroy the fun here. You can simply do this on Steam by having a family account and just create another account that you put to your family, and normally they would have access to the other game. Obviously it's not for smurfing, as I'm not really good, so there's no really meaning behind. So in terms of build order, I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. As you could see, I tried to create quickly ox cart in order to spread on different resources pretty fast. And I think it's a bit of a waste to use a dwarf to build the ox cart. That's why I'm doing it with a normal villager. So basically, as Norse, one really important thing to know is often not done properly, as you could see in many games. Norse experts will tend to create much more military building that you should see in other civilizations. The production time is usually, I would say, quite long for Norse, so that's why it's important that you do a lot of military building. And that is why I'm paying attention to having enough villager and food in order to sustain this production. So now I clearly want to see who's my opponent. So just to talk about the team composition here, I'm against the Chinese Nuwa, we have against Zeus and Ra, and as for my team, I'm playing Odin. I have with me Hades and Thor. So what is interesting to know in team games, what does change compared to 1v1s is you will have tendency to have more time to build up your base, which means a lot of players likes to privilege a second town center to have a better economy. Usually on those games, because I'm not playing with a bunch of friends, the communication is not that good, so it's a ranked still. I prefer to do ranked because I feel people are more serious about what they're playing, and as well there's no big difference in skills, because sometimes when you go in a lobby, you have the tendency of playing with 1v3 or 2v3, and it's a bit painful, even if it's in the other team, because a game that is not a bit difficult is not really interesting either. So I choose Odin because it's a kind of bit of a mechanism of a Poseidon in some way, because you can as well raid quite well, and I'm using Freya to have the Valkyries and the I don't remember exactly what's called, the technology to have a faster caps, which makes it interesting for raids. Even if it's not really what's happened the best. I mean, it's not really easy to raid on Oasis. So now I want as well to have a look if he's trying to get a TC. On those low levels, we are about close to 1,200 in average. People like to take TCs a bit here. That makes no sense. It really makes no sense to do this. It's a really risky move. It's too greedy in my opinion, but it can work sometimes. As you could see, I was trying to get a second TC as well. So now I just need to fast block this guy. It's quite a good thing for me to reduce that much damage so early. Okay, I kill the guy and I just leave. And his force fire is really great. He didn't place his earth wall at the right place. Still have to pay attention to his counter raid. Chongxi is a bit painful to deal with, so I have to pay attention. Try to avoid to get housed. So now I need as well to diversify. I have a bit of a raiding cavalry mixed with throwing axemen. Get me one guy. So I know his army will be mostly right now done with pioneers, so that's why I feel quite comfortable to go with raiding cavalry. So second TC is ready. And start to make some. Make sure I don't fall behind in terms of economy. So the only issue for him for attacking me like that is he's showing me his army composition, which I think is not really a good way to do. Using those villagers a bit as a bait. Make sure I don't lose my Valkyrie here. And I guess I will soon try to make another Valkyrie to try to save this one. It's all time painful to have a house that's been attacked this way because you non-stop have the alarm sound that's coming to you that makes you feel that something's wrong is happening. So it works. It's doing quite a good job. As you can see in the minimap, one of my allies is going really greedy with the 3 town centers. Being Aedis, I would say in the team game is not the end of the world, but sometimes I have to pay attention on this. So as you can see, what I say before is I'm building a lot of different buildings to ensure I don't have a lot of trouble. And they will kind of work as some stamps here to make sure that he try to destroy my building first. Still waiting for a second Valkyrie. As you can see, my macro is a bit poor. 1,000 of gold here is not necessary. At least I won't be gold blocked in the short term. So one of the downside of having low APM is Of course, you can be overwhelmed pretty fast. So what I make sure is to wall properly to avoid having too much difficulties here.
Something. Sa. Ég vil. Something. Hver það? Tilbúinn. Fjósamaður. Hver það? Sa. Ég vil. Sa. Sam. Ég vil.
Farming too early is not a really good thing, but I think the food is a bit everywhere, so I want to make sure I don't got too much trouble here. So I'm blocking the way nicely, make sure it doesn't come. Okay, some battle here and there. Good. Allies are doing their job. What you don't want them is to die too fast and creating you trouble.
Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt.
Já. Sa. Veiðimaður.
It's mostly a distant army.
Skipan. Ég vil.
Hver það satt? Já. Ég vil.
Upgrading everyone, make sure I'm ready for the fight. Valk is healed up, good thing for me. Reorganizing my eco while I have time. That's where doing the nice walls helps me to do this without too many things to worry about. Thundering hooves. Here's the technology. So keep producing more and more buildings, ensuring to reduce as much as possible the downtime. I mean the idle time from my villager. So my enemy aged up. Same as I, so no problem here, we're not behind. So now I'm thinking about trying to soon attack him. But where you have to pay attention with Norse is the army is not as strong as the Greek army. That's why you all time try to fight when you're close to full pop. So I'm walling him out. That's quite nice for me. Making sure I have enough heroes. An anti-myth unit. Now we need to scan. I don't want to give him too much time to set up an awesome base. Because after the Chinese are becoming quite out of control, so pathing with those camps is terrible. Yeah, some big issues on what was the extended edition was all the trouble you get with the bad unit pathing, and here is the case, right? This haven't been solved that much. I'm thinking of having a bit of a little scar in order to protect me from all the distant damage, not the right term, the bow unit. Need to pay attention to this. So to keep building. I need a lot of building because they die fast and take time to reproduce.
Já, satt.
To produce.
Til ég vil.
I mean, pardon my French, as we
Já.
say.
Fer something. Ég vil. Satt. Til orustuslag.
Okay, now I think I have a good army, good army composition.
Something.
I can dive into it.
Atrás. Skip, já. Til orustuslag. Fer satt. Já.
A little bit of 2v1.
Tilbúið, já.
But it's not a big deal. If I make them busy, it means on the other side my ally can do some good job as well. So a lot of variety in the unit.
Til orustuslag.
Is a lot of Baule already.
Tilbúið, já.
So now you might think I'm overstaying maybe, but what is really interesting here is, as you could see, it will produce a lot of enemy a lot of unit that die quite fast. I need to ask for help here. For the miss unit, I'm starting to run low on heroes, so I need to quickly do something about it. Now you see, it's exactly the problem I just mentioned before. Not enough building to produce units. As you could see as well, I used the villager to destroy towers. Note that they are really good to destroy towers, so don't hesitate to use them. It's a little trick that works really nice.
Something. Skip. Grjótsveit.
You can see the damage they are doing is quite awesome. So, good help from an ally. So I identify that I have too much, not enough building production. Oh, this is all-time painful in a game like that. But it helps to reorganize the economy, so that's the good part. So, the Hades player did pretty well. He helped me and come back. God Powers usage is a bit different in team games because distance has more value. So Underworld is really useful in this situation, especially on a map like that, because you have a big chunk of wood in the middle that makes mobility a bit difficult. You see how many problems ELO have to come to aid. Communication is not that bad, so it's quite good. Downtime like that help us to organize and set up a camp. So red is definitely have been untouched. So there's a big enemy here, so we have to overcome this guy if we want to have a chance to win. If they set up a trade route. It's less true here now in Retold. It was really true in old Age of Mythology that Ra would set up an awesome trade route, put the pharaoh on the market and be close to unlimited resource. Okay. Back to the game now. So struggling to set up properly the resources, and now the good help from ELO, more than welcome. I don't know what he didn't instantly set up the... Oh, it's come. Here it comes. Good thing for me. So really good help.
Ja, ég vil. Timbursveit, grjótsveit.
And it's really good to see as well the base of the enemy. I love this god power. Idle the economy of the opponents for quite a long time, doing even more damage in team game.
Tilbúin. Já. Frá. Samþykkt. Já. Til orðstöðslag. Já. Sækið fram. Tilbúin.
So here the challenge is to make sure you do not stop pushing the gas. You really have to make sure your feet is on the pedal to full power. Never stand back too long. Don't give time to your enemy to breathe and to recover.
Hver er það? Ég vil.
Hver ég vil. Samþykkt. Já.
So here I need to make sure they don't have time to enjoy their life too much. And now I think we're pretty good on... Purple has been destroyed quite deeply. Now I'm putting further into difficulty. As you can see, I'm at the lowest economy here. I've been fighting for quite a long time now. I'm not going behind too much, so that's still good. I'm in quite a good position. That's the point in team game, is sometimes you have to buy time for your allies. It's not all about yourself.
Skipa.
Make sure I capitalize on the success. We still have a so that's quite interesting. We can see things coming. And now honestly I don't think we have a lot of chance to lose. Or maybe if you could see the rise getting out of control. But if I look at the score, ELO, which is a middle player, so it's quite natural he has a good score. So now it's a moment to take up a bit. And now it's really becoming pretty bad. I want to make sure purple doesn't come back into the game. And now is a bit of a race, who die first. And on my side I have Edis, which takes a lot of time because his building are quite strong. So now making sure nothing's stand back again. Put the last nail in the coffin. And okay, of course purple won't get better at this stage. And now there's a really small chance to lose. A lot of idle time. But at this stage doesn't matter much. That's one of the issues with Norse. You could overproduce villager because you have two types of them, the dwarf and the villager, so you could have too much pop in the echo. As you can see, 51 guys in the gold is pretty insane. It's useless. That's late game. As well, I'm more used to Greek, so I would send in the front a lot of villager to build like towers or fortress, and they would be killed. So that's the way I would kind of, let's say, population control. So now I want to use the old trick. You freeze Son of Osiris because he's not surrounded right now, and just you surround it with him, with your unit, and you just have free reign on him, and you just enjoy it. So now I want to force green into giving up. It's done for red now.
Já, ég samþykkt.
and normally
Tilbúin til
this should
orrustuslag.
make him think no chance anymore.
Já, já.
Overall, nice game from them. They play pretty well. It was really fun. That's all what I ask about Age of Mythology is to be fun. That's all. So GG, they played really well. It was a nice game. Yeah, I'm checking all time the eco upgrade because I think it's a good way to define player skills in such type of games. Because you have so many things to do, so sometimes you all time forget to upgrade your. You see here, of course, you have no chance to come back to the game if your upgrades are so low. That's the thing. China is seen for many players as a really defensive god. That's why as well Freya has a lot of success. But overall, yeah, they played well. Started trade route, which is much more inefficient in Age of Mythology Retold. And now I'm discovering I'm not really have a lot of experience with Chinese, so this civilization is a bit unknown for me. So I like to watch a bit what they are doing. But overall, it's a really nice game. Now let's have a look to the post game. All resource collected. I can see, even with all the fights, I'm number 2. So it's pretty nice. Usually, Gaia and North Gods will tend to be on the top, usually. Military unit, you see, he went down. I was against Purple and he went down pretty fast. He didn't set up for a strong military, you see. You know, when you got attack and your base is getting destroyed like that, you need to make your citizen flee. If not, you have no chance to recover. Okay. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and tell me if you like the team games review, and I hope you guys will continue to follow the channel. See you guys, bye.